Hello everyone, this is Armamentalist. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest VI Realms of Revelation for the DS. Previously, the party finished up in the Slimopolis, and they reached rank 7 in the Chateau de Sass. Now they're ready to head on to the Dread Realm. First, let's do a little party change. Hello, Patty. Let's see, I think I'm going to add Terry. For the moment, let's leave behind Amos. But I'll bring him back in after swapping equipment. Now we'll add Terry. Hello, Terry. We're good now. Let's swap some equipment. Have a Dream Blade, Platinum Mail, already has a Dragon Shield. How about an Iron Mask? The tie can go in the bag. Platinum Headgear, that's better than the mask. The shield can go in the bag. The Platinum Sword. The Cautery Sword, definitely. But he can hold on to the dirk. All right, Terry. Now we're going to leave our friend Goowain. See you later, Goowain. And we'll bring back Amos. Thank you, Patty. Shimmering dress. You can have this, Ashlyn. And a silver tiara. And a pink pearl. And let's sort the bag. Everyone follow orders. Hello, sir. We're going to change Terry's vocation. We'll set him on the path to Armamentalist. So we'll change him to Mage. Thank you, sir. Now it's time to go. What are we waiting for? To the Dread Realm. Let's go. Let's be careful not to push the wrong button. Don't push the big red button now. Come on, let's head to the Dread Realm. We owe Lord Zenith big time, We never would have made it to the Dread Realm on our own. Just what is the Dread Realm's true nature? We're about to see. So let's use the Celestial Reins. Then we'll hit X to go to the Dread Realm. What was that? The party suddenly feel much heavier than before. The Celestial Reins appear to have lost their power as well. What's happening? It's like all the strength has left my body. Whoa, so this is the Dread Realm. Fitting name, So this is it, the Dread Realm, ruled over by the Archfiend. Notice our health and magic. The place has a soul-sapping atmosphere. I've got a bad feeling about this. So we made it to the Dread Realm. Seems old Mortimer isn't here to greet us, though. Yes, it'll be a slog to reach him. Hey, there's a town right over there. Let's go. Yes, that's quite fortunate. So, let's check out this town. I'm glad we found a town, but this one has such a dark aura. This does appear to be a town, but one lacking any real sense of vitality. Crikey, this is a real town, Talk about Gloomsville. This is Despairia. It's not much, but it's the only home we've had since we all got sucked here out of the blue. Won't be long before you lose all hope, just like everyone else here in Despairia. Despairia, Sounds fun. Sucked out of the blue, so no one in this town was born and raised here. Whose idea was it to name this place Despairia? Customers, are you for real? Why bother shopping when you've got that lovely lagoon to the west? It's just so soothing. A soothing lagoon to the west, He seems to have little desire to do business. But the lagoon to the west sounds intriguing. We should investigate further. Does no one in this town ever want to buy anything? Is such a thing possible? That comforting lagoon he mentioned does sound interesting, though. Huh. I thought he'd need every customer he could get in this town. Apparently not. That barrel contained a seed of life. Something this town desperately needs. A life. Into the bag with it. And let's check out this inn. Seems to be an underground establishment. The floor is covered in dust. A most insalubrious place, and yet it seems popular. Perhaps there are no other places to go. Nothing against the innkeeper, but what a dump, Any treasures down here? One treasure. Good goddess, you really want to stay in this dump? Whatever. To each his own. That woman, is she the landlady here? She didn't seem very keen on making a sale. She ain't exactly giving us a hard sell, I sure ain't pining to stay here. Well, staying here would certainly be an experience. I thought Greedmore Valley up northeast was bad, but this town's got it beat by a country mile. These straw mats don't look very comfortable, but you're welcome to stay here too. Want to? Well, sure. Alright, sleep tight. Mornin'. Bit of a rough floor, ya? My body's sore from head to toe. I barely slept a wink, to be honest. Crikey, even for free, this is a rip-off. I know I slept, but I feel every bit as tired now as I did before. We're still at 1%, by the way. Every man and woman in this town used to have hopes and dreams in their hearts. But then Mortimer threw us all into a pit of despair. He torments us for his entertainment. The more we lose hope, the more powerful he becomes. Huh, so the sadder they get, the mightier Mortimer becomes. We'd better hang on to our hopes and dreams and everything like that. If only there was some way to bring hope back to the people here. If what he said is true, then keeping hold of your hopes and dreams should weaken the Archfiend. Let's make sure that the people of this town don't lose all hope. Easier said than done, aye? But there we find a mini-medal. 91 mini-medals. Word got around that the lagoon had a secret path leading out of this world. A secret path, eh? I couldn't even count how many folks swarmed the place. They didn't find nothing, of course. Why? It's the nature of the lagoon. Once you dive in, you lose all desire to move. You just go with the flow. You shouldn't fight it either. Makes for an easier life that way. If only there were someone who could tell us more about this secret path. So the desire to find the escape route is lost and replaced with an even deeper despair. If folks had any hope of getting out of here, they might perk up a little, eh? That they might. If it weren't all a cruel joke. I heard there was an amazing armorer here, so I came to get some merchandise. But he says he's given up the trade, completely lost the spirit for it. Can you believe that? And after I came all the way from Greedmore Valley. Sheesh! A smithy who lost his fire eye? What a waste of good talent! So he came from somewhere called Greedmore Valley. Shall we head there once we've finished investigating this town? If only we could get that armorer to regain his spirit. He could well aid us in facing our formidable foes. This town's getting me down. It's just so desolate and everything like that. Ever since we came to this world, I've felt curiously drained of energy. This place just feels so stagnant. It's like the air is filled with people's sighs. This is just a bad dream, that's all. I'll just close my eyes, and when I open them, I'll be back in the real world. So what if it didn't work the first 50 times? The 51st time's the charm, right? I wonder if we'll be able to return all these people to their homes. I reckon this is kinda like a nightmare. Not that her plan'll get her out of here. I wish I could grant her wish. Zzz. Quit picking on me. I didn't do anything. Ah, phew. Ah, phew. The poor thing. Someone seems to be bullying him in his dreams. Crikey. Folks can't even get a break here when they sleep. Their dreams sound bad, but the reality here may be worse. This place is tough enough on grown-ups. For children, it must be especially harsh. Oh dear, Grandma is refusing to eat. Not that she's my real grandma, of course. We're all perfect strangers in this town, after all. But we form what family bonds we can, even if they're not real. What else can we do? Forming family bonds. It's good to see people still have the spirit to support each other in times of need. That old woman needs to eat before she wastes away. They're all perfect strangers, Huh, makes sense. They were all plucked at random by the Archfiend, after all. ... She appears to lack the fortitude to speak. She is neither unconscious nor ill, yet something is very wrong. She's lost her will to live, Poor lady. It's like the weight of her despair is making it hard for her to breathe. Pots. One with a chimera wing. A chimera wing. Might actually be useful at this point. Does someone live here or what? This place has a moldy odor. I can sense someone's presence inside. Any treasures down here? One treasure. Must be in this pot. A seed of resilience. Another good thing to get. And hello, sir. How many times do I have to say it? My days of forging armor are over. Done. Kaput. I mean, what's the point? It's not like working the forge will get me back to my family. What was that? You've traveled to this world to defeat Mortimer for us? You mean to say you've come here on purpose, by your own power? No, I won't fall for such rubbish. Just another of Mortimer's ruses, no doubt. You'll have to try harder than that to fool me. Now, if you had some sort of proof... I've got an idea. The village of Dollarton. I've heard of it. That's where my house is. It's a tiny little place, nestled in the mountains northwest of Scrimsley. The family I left behind should still be there, my wife and my dog, Silver. They're both beside themselves with worry, no doubt. If you can travel there, I want you to give this to my wife. It's my old smoking pipe. We received the old pipe. She gave that to me when we were young. She'll recognize it, I'm sure of that. Once you do that, ask her to fetch my set of tools. They should still be in my room. I suppose I should tell you my name. I'm Wynn. Max Wynn. Yes, we've heard of that guy. Bring me my workman's tools, and I'll consider believing this tale of yours. All right, Max. The village of Dollarton lies surrounded by imposing mountains, yet there we must go. We simply must get out of here and deliver this old pipe back to his wife in Dollarton. All right, so we just bring that pipe back to Dollarton, Simple. Well, once we figure out how to get out of this world, that is. Yes, that's the trick, isn't it? We now have the old pipe. This wooden smoking pipe is a beloved keepsake of old Max Wynn. Quest received. Hello, sir. It's funny. If I just stand here and don't move a muscle, I almost feel like I'll die right on the spot. Oh, goddess, I don't want to move. I don't want to think. I don't want to do anything. There simply must be a way out of this town, out of this world. Once we find it, that man should finally find relief. Crikey, imagine spending your whole day trying not to live. I've never sensed so much pessimism in one town before. Now look at the fellow's feet. There's a glint under him, isn't there? Let's use the examine command. And we get a mini-medal. We're up to 92. Heorot looks at the grave in front of him. There doesn't seem to be anything of note. Another grave? Still nothing notable. Hello there. I sure missed that lagoon. You know, the one to the west of town. I used to soak in it all the time, but now I just can't drum up the enthusiasm to get over there. Too bad the lagoon can't come to me instead. We should probably go and have a look at this lagoon. Let's check out that lagoon. It can't be worse than this pit. So there's a lagoon to the west. I'm sure we won't lose our enthusiasm, but just in case, let's head there while we're still alert. This world is Mortimer's personal playground, you know. He created it. Everyone here believed in peace once. They had drive. They had goals. They cared. But once they realized how futile their hopes of returning home were, they fell into despair. It won't be long before you join them. Mark my words. O benevolent goddess, bestow upon these lost souls the hope they need to live once more. If we lose the motivation that got us this far, it's all over for us. We have to do whatever it takes to escape from this world. Who does she think she's talking to? No way Mortimer's going to be the boss of me. Sure, I feel a little run down now, but I'm sure it's just a bug or something. Ever since we came to this world, I've felt curiously drained of energy. Don't mind me. I'm just taking a little rest. I'll get up in a few hours, maybe a few days, maybe never. He appears to have given up on life itself. He seems exhausted just standing up. Pathetic. He's a disgrace to martial artists everywhere. Hello, kiddo. Hey, where am I? Where's my mum and dad? Where's all my friends? I don't know how I got here. This is scary. Poor kiddo. I wonder where he got snatched from. Poor kid probably couldn't even tell us, Separating a child that young from his parents. Why would anyone do such a thing? It sounds like that boy just arrived here. Or perhaps time is frozen in this world. Got a bar of sorts here. Oh, you'd like a drink too? Of course you would. Our ale is to die for. It seems anyone here can drink to their heart's content. Just who is allowing this, and why? And what is in the drinks? To die for, eh? Maybe it's just me, but it seems to be making some of these people a bit loopy. I can't believe I'm saying this, but let's steer clear of food and drink for now, Heorot. I don't like the evil look in that lady's eye. Humph, you probably won't believe this, but I used to be mayor of a great burgeoning town. Port Haven, maybe. Now look at me, trapped in this insipid wasteland. How could a pillar of society like me end up in a place like this? Tell me! 'Cause you were a douchebag. Mayor I, there's something familiar about that fella. Still, we've met lots of braggarts. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I don't think you are. The Archfiend has been spiriting people to this world from all over the place, hasn't he? So it seems the people here simply vanished from their hometowns. Another round. Make it a double. Hick! You know what? I whooped a harmer once with my bare hands. Hick! But in this world, just lifting my glass chuckers me out. If I get too weak to drink, my life's over. If that martial artist tried to break a board now, it'd probably break him. Why's everyone in this town turning into weaklings, anyway? Drinking in the daytime. Wait, is it daytime? It's impossible to tell here. Oh dear, he won't find happiness at the bottom of that glass. Only more problems. Ah, phew. Ah, phew. Ah, monster, taste my sword, foul beast. Zzz. Gah, what? Ugh, not another dream about my monster-slaying days. Try not to end up like me, you hear? This place'll sap all your strength if you stay too long. Sap my strength? Oh, heck no. My muscles are all I've got. Take them away, and I'd be nothing but a featherweight weakling. Even though he's still capable of responding to us, it's like all the strength has left his body. His words made me very uneasy. Anyone up here? What could this place be? Blimey, another floor, I sense something above us. Any treasure in this room? Evidently not. So upstairs? Well, well. Whoa, that ain't no townsperson. Watch out, it's a monster. Could that monster be keeping an eye on the townsfolk from here? A definite possibility. No treasures here. What's up, monster? Grrr! What are you doing here? Lord Mortimer himself told me to keep watch over this town. You got a problem with that? Yes, I do. Gwahahar! You gotta be kidding me. Here, let me remind you how weak you are. It's probably wisest not to fight this battle. A jugular joker. Since we're at 1 HP, with no MP. Thin air, Thunderbolt blade. Any hit from him means instant death. Goodbye, Millie. Goodbye, Jugular Joker. Terry learns to spell Frizzle. And snooze. Goodbye, monster. Alright, guys, have some Yggdrasil leaves. I must admit, I'm proud of our victory under those circumstances. Phew, that was a close one, Fortunately, we didn't prove as weak as that monster hoped we were. Nonetheless, we must find a way to restore our energy. Yes, we must. We'll get started on that in the next episode, when we go to visit that lagoon. Hello, sir. O great and benevolent goddess, please fill the people's hearts with hope once more. Who are you people? Whoever you are, you're not from here. Where did you come from? What? You harnessed the power of Pegasus? By the goddess! You mean to say you came here of your own volition? Then that must mean, yes, there is a way for us to travel back to the world we came from. Oh, wise goddess, all hope is not lost. Perhaps the spirit of everyone in town will spring back to life once they hear this fantastic news. Of course, convincing everyone that it's true is another matter entirely. Anyway, on to business. Yes, we'll save here. And in the next episode, we'll check out the spring to the west. Thank you, sir. Just hearing our words was enough to bring life back to the priest's face. But until we find the way back, we're in the same boat as everyone else in this town. I'll believe that we're able to come and go from this world once we manage to make it out of here. Indeed. Well, at least the priest believes us. We're gonna need some solid evidence to convince the rest of these sad sacks, though. Finding a way out of this world ought to do it, I suppose. This is Herotlinia. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.